From divine Sister of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. Since the full moon on June 3rd, we have entered some very strong detox energy. I am not referring to a physical detox, I am referring to an emotional and literal detox of our collective consciousness. We are in a hall of mirrors, and we cannot escape facing all the illusions that are still in our collective matrix of belief systems. It might feel like we are not making any progress at all. In fact, it might feel like we are losing ground and floundering. We might even wonder if we are going to make it. But we are going to make it. We are just doing necessary foundation work for our future, so I am told by the star elders, as they can only watch us navigate this time. Update: later on June 7th, we had a near Class X solar flare, as the Kilauea Volcano on the Big Island of Hawaii has erupted. This is one of the heart pumps for the two major ley lines on Earth, the Rainbow Serpent Ley line and the Plumed Serpent Ley line, all while we entered the second pulse of the Supernova Ascension portal. First, we must remember we did sign up for this shift of an age while maintaining our human spacesuit. We signed up for entering this new world completely blindfolded. This time is feeling more like the ultimate escape room. We are working to escape the old world so as to enter the one that is now emerging. We can all feel that this new world exists. If it wasn't there, we all would have given up by now, or never would have begun the search at all. Just the fact that we are striving forward in all this uncertainty is proof that there is something new just ahead for us all. Our visions and intentions are strong and unshakable by any outside force on Earth. Unconsciously and unfortunately, while we are sleeping, a lot of our energy is being expelled to armor against this new incoming but unknown energy. Anything that is out of the ordinary or unusual or considered abnormal to our human spacesuit will be considered as an outside threat if it is or not. Unless we are super conscious, we have very little control over what our body's autopilot does while we are sleeping. We can easily wake up tired, confused, and turned upside down, or we may not sleep well at all. We all have our well-stocked spiritual toolboxes by now, but here are a few quick suggestions to help train your consciousness to be open to the new frequencies. Before sleep, it is helpful to talk to your body like it is a scared child, because it is. Tell your body that it is safe, it is healthy, it is strong. Also, it is helpful to fall asleep with your gratefulness checklist running through your mind. Just knowing that you have a roof over your head, food on your table, and a way to hear this transmission. You are an extremely privileged human being compared to the whole of humanity. I like to sit with the memory of a favorite sacred site that made me feel glorious. Also, EFT technique for releasing stuck energy in the body is helpful. There are many simple videos on YouTube. Also, playing high-frequency music with a little meditation before you close your eyes can help. I like 528 Hz music myself. You can find this type of music on YouTube and Spotify easily. Find one that works for you. Also, please share what's working for you in the comments section. We can all benefit from your insights. During our waking hours, it is becoming painfully clear the games we play with ourselves and the games others are playing to try to control us. Pay attention to these things and learn from them. If we are remembering them and feeling them, we are healing them. Our fantasies and dreams that are not based on future reality will begin to fade away, and the true reality of who we are and what we are here to do will begin to rise up. Keep in mind that what we are here to do could very well feel more like a fantasy than a reality right now. But I have been told over and over that our future world could be a complete and total surprise, and this is more likely the case than not. For pure altruistic or empathic ones, it might be painfully clear about the lies we have been telling ourselves in order to stay in situations that are not healthy. as well as all the places where we have not loved or valued ourselves as much as we value others. We are learning to have stronger boundaries. This isn't an act of protection, it is an act of self-love. Destruction is noisy, so clairsentient ones, this time could be overwhelming and mentally noisy as the chaos in the collective consciousness dies to the old ways and leaves clear space for the new ones to rise simultaneously. We are starting to merge with the new frequencies of the new earth right now. Because we have never experienced this energy or frequency before, it's almost impossible for us to see or understand it for what it is, or what we are to do with it. We are like a newborn baby who has just enrolled in a college-level class. At this point, a lot of us are feeling like we are barely treading water. But then again, there are these awesome, brilliant moments of intense clarity. What a blessing these times are. Yet the vacillation between these two extremes is hard to navigate and can certainly mess with our confidence and self-esteem. But it is also triggering us to work harder and be more diligent and more conscious. Soul weariness is at an all-time high. Pace yourself, rest, hydrate, and anything you can do that can ease your way through is okay. We may vacillate between a healthy diet and binging on ice cream, meditating like crazy, to binging on Netflix, being in nature as much as possible, or hunkering down indoors like a hermit. The only reason you think one is better than the other is your judgment and your belief system. Keep in mind this is a highly simplified example of a non-dualistic mindset that is extremely complex, yet incredibly simple if we just surrender and trust the flow of life. Remember, if you're in a human spacesuit at this time, if you like it or not, you are in the ascension process. You did not miss the boat, so to speak. If we accept this passage with divine grace, it will make the journey more of an adventure than a curse. When we finally quit unconsciously fighting the new frequencies, which at this point feel like foreign invaders to our primal 3D body, it will get easier. The only way out is through deep surrender and a total liberation of the false ego into the light. This is a step-by-step process. Each person will discover the steps they need to take. Each step will be unique. We were never meant to be all the same like society would have preferred us to be. Neat, tidy, and predictable. We are all completely and totally unique human beings with varied focuses and paths. When we all live from our true authentic selves, this is when we will begin knowing what this new earth is going to look like. Together with all our unique pieces, we will create a great picture, a knowing, a way, a path into this new world. Aluna Joy Yashkeen and the Star Elders from alunajoy.com.